Okay, so today I'm going to film another kind of journal. It's not what I was planning to do this week, but I have a very busy week with not a lot of time in front of me and to film and to edit. So that's why I'm going to do this subject, and the subject that I plan, I will do it next week, hopefully. This journal is very particular. I just did the cover. The cover is a collage of a painting that I made a very long time ago with Jim Morrison, and it was a store. The store that I painted was a store existing in Venice on Rose Avenue. It doesn't exist anymore, it closed, but there is probably something else instead of that. And many papers and fabric, and it says Le Livre d'Or de Yael. It means the Golden Book of Yael. It's a place where people are supposed to write what they think when they come to see your exhibition or when they visit you for a specific event. So I did this one for people coming to visit me at my different exhibitions in Paris. So that's why I put a pen so people could use that pen to write. So basically I did the front. Did I do something at the back? Yes, I just glued that at the back. But inside, it's the people who made the journal, because people were supposed to come and say what they think. So that's why that was my phone number in Paris when I used to live in Paris, and it's your feelings will be welcome. The lining is the typical French lining. Oh, and I covered the collage with a kind of plastic film to protect the photo and everything. So as you can see, people are writing their feelings. There are some people that I know and some people that I don't know. For example, it seems that it's Véronique Linard here, and she's a friend of mine. She's a journalist, so I'm very, of course, touched by what she wrote. But there are some people that I don't know, but anyway, it's always pleasant to read pleasant things. Sometimes children write things and it's funny. Someone who glued her painting as well. And oh, he's a painter. I know his name. Those are children. Sometimes it's some people who gave me their address, so I wrote them because they want me to send them something, an invitation or something, you know. I like when people write their address, so then I can send them invitations if necessary. Alexandra Princess Lala, she's a woman, she has a store where I used to supply a lot of stuff. On the other hand, you can have some insults, like here. He's saying, how can you exhibit such horrors? It's not because your name is Zarai that you are allowed not to respect art. It sucks. So why Zarai? It's because, well, my name is my maiden name is kind of known in France, used to be known in France, and people make a confusion between me and the person who was famous. And then the insult continues there, but what is funny is that the people around defend me. It's like on YouTube, you know, when you are insulted by people, you always have some viewers who come to defend you. It's very funny. That was an invitation I made for an exhibition that I made actually at Princess Lala. Some people make their drawing. Actually, he's an artist. He made drawings for me. Rock, he's an artist too, and a photographer and a filmmaker. It's very pleasant to look at that years later because it's so much memories, you know. So I was exhibiting in 2003 here. Every time I write the date. Why I have Aéroport de Paris? Oh, it was for an exhibition. Someone who asked me to contact him. So that was the exhibition I was doing. So you see, 2003. It was contemporary art. That's what I wrote here. So I wrote, if you want to attend my next exhibition, please leave your address or email and your name. That's why people wrote their address. I recommend that you do that if you exhibit yourself. It's a good way to have or business cards or addresses or emails for your newsletter or your invitation. Someone who left her business card. Another exhibition that I made, Marché d'hiver, bouche à oreille. It was a more craft exhibition. That was art and craft exhibition, Salon d'artisanat d'art. This one, it was in I don't find the year. Every year it was almost the same. Oh yes, 2004. It was almost the same, just the color was changing. And more names. It's very pleasant to read that. Oh, that was another exhibition that I made. Yes, La Maison du Faubourg. I made the invitation myself. I was very inspired by Marie Quant in the 60s, as you can see. That is typically Marie Quant's drawings, but I drew that myself. It's really my style. I was obviously very inspired and influenced by this style because it was my childhood. Daniel Spector, okay. No, it's not Phil Spector. Another drawing here. Another drawing here. It's so nice. It's so fun to read that years later, you know. Pour Yael et Fahima, très belle création. Oh yes, I was exhibiting with Fahima Boubia, who is a famous artist actually in France. My friend Carol. That's so nice to see that now. I stumbled in that and I was so happy to see that. So it's a journal made by other people. And you see here exhibition 2005 and nothing happened. Why? Because my life changed in 2005. But you see how, so maybe I could continue now with new exhibitions because my notebook is not over. No, that was the tags on things that I was doing in euro, of course. That was a bag and that was candles. You see, it's a very good memory. So you could do that. Create a notebook like that. You decorate the top, and when you exhibit or when you do something, you do an event or you invite your friend for dinner and you show them what you did, and you can ask them to write something. Le Livre d'Or in France, it's a kind of a guest book where people can write their feeling about what they saw, and when it's pleasant and when there are nice things written, it's always pleasant to read that years later or even just after. I'm sorry if my video is very short, but I have a very, very busy week and my two sons are here in the US, which is great, and my car is not working, which is another problem, and I still have my usual work to do. So anyway, I will see you at the end of the week for the art walk, and I see you very soon. Bye bye.